After the Bitcoin, we have the Nasdaq, Gold, S&P, Nikkei, Russell, Dow Jones, oil, we are down. People that invested in oil are down 31%. But, you know, someone wrote JKS, it's very funny to say the Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin, it's like to invest in one stock, right? You can say you can put your money into the Bitcoin instead of the S&P 500, but this is funny. This is not true, because if you invested in Tesla, also one stock, how much you gain in Tesla, guys? How much Tesla has risen for the last year in percent? How much Tesla has risen in the last year? 600, 300, 550, 600. No, guys, come on, Tesla. 800, okay. 50%, Jerry, come on, Tesla 50%, this is 5 days, this is 50%. So, Tesla 770% so far. Yes, Moshe, 800% for March, but from the beginning of the year, 770%. Yeah, very close. So, everyone that tell you invest in the Bitcoin, you can say, "God, listen, I just bought Tesla a few weeks ago, so I'm up 700%. And the last fact for today, Friday, fact are, let's invest something in stock, Yogi. Yes, is this one. The Dow Jones Industrial is an all-time high of 3,000 points. And as you can see, January 1906, the Dow Jones was 100 point, which is crazy. Do you think that people will look on the S&P in 2050, 30 years from today, and they will see, oh my God, the S&P was only 300, and the SPY will be trading 15,000? What do you think? What will be the price of the SPY at 2040? What will be the price of the S&P in 20 years from now? I don't have enough capital to trade single stock. Because every time, you know, when you start to trade, you watch the S&P, and the S&P is 320, and everyone said this is too high. And then 380, this is too high. But just because we watch every day, we are watching the S&P, right? Every day we are watching the S&P. So if we're seeing it in 1,000 and then 5,000, we think that 5,000 it's high price, right? But people who just starting to trade and they open the S&P and the S&P is 5,000, they say, okay, this is the price. This is, if it will move to 4,000, this is low. So as you can see, if you invested in the Dow Jones in 2013, 100% in 7 years. So that was our Friday facts. Now let's move to stocks. Where's the chart? Okay. Okay, can you see the chart, guys? Yes. Okay, so Jumia, extremely extended. We have a lot of stocks to talk about today. Let's start with today's big mover. So first of all, mRNA. mRNA is up 7%, 6%. Nice reversal on the daily chart. A little bit extended. And as you remember, mRNA is a gap closer stock. So mRNA is a candidate for both ways. We need to follow mRNA both ways today, because every time we see a big gap up, happened in July, it happened 2 weeks ago. I think Meir and I shorted the mRNA on this day, 16th of November. So today, this gap up, don't take it one way, gap and go. Maybe it will be gap and fill, because this is mRNA, extremely volatile stock, but we need to follow it every day. So my first candidate for today is mRNA. My next one is not that volatile right now, but let's open the daily chart. What do you think about Sono? The all-time high of Sono is 23, 24. And this is a very easy question, but what is this price pattern? What is this price formation in Sono? Yeah, this is very easy. Bull flag, very strong bull flag. So I'll follow Sono today because it's look very strong on the daily chart. You can see it moved under the low of this day with a long tail. So the buyers are still buying Sono, and we need to follow Sono today above this flag 22, 21. Just need to follow it. My next stock for today will be Nikola. So Nikola, JP Morgan sees no badger deal for Nikola and General Motors. If you open the chart of GM, you see beautiful uptrending chart, very extended. And Nikola is down because JP Morgan sees no badger deal for Nikola and General Motors. This company, a lot of rumors about fraud, a lot of rumors about the CEO is lying. I can't tell because you have so many news about Nikola, and every time it moved up, it's like a squeeze. We have 27% of short seller in NKLA. So, again, this is a stock to follow both ways. But we are down today almost 3% because the announcement of JP Morgan. Now, let's move to momentum stock. Momentum stocks for today. Let's start with work. What happened to work? Who can help me? What happened to work? If you traded it at Wednesday, guess what news? Buyer? Who is going to buy them? CRM, exactly. So, I think this is only an announcement. I don't think they're buying them yet, but work reached all-time highs from the IPO. Since the IPO, 40.25, the stock reached 15 and then moved to 40.99. So CRM announced they want to buy work. That's why sales for CRM drop on Wednesday and work move up. So we need to follow both of them. Work is the good news for work, is the bad news for Salesforce. So yeah, Shane, we just need to watch both of them because I really like to trade work. I shorted it, I took some long trades in work, very technical stock. But every time we have an announcement about buyout or something else, we need to watch both of the stocks. So now Shankar only 3%, 4%, this is nothing. After the stock moved up 40% in Wednesday. So it's not dropped. You can move even higher. So we have work, we have CRM, we have VMW. This is the only short, the momentum that I found. And I choose VMW because of this daily chart. You can see what happened after a very red day in VMW. Red day, another red day. Red day, another red day. Red day. Okay, let's see what happened today. APXT, I will follow. Just a second. Now let's talk about extended stocks. So we have Jumia. I think I forgot to write about Jumia. Jumia, if you remember, I said that Jumia will be very nice above 15. Took it intraday, Jumia above 15. And the stock moved more than 100%, 150% in 2 weeks. Just crazy. Abin, we're going to talk about Tesla as well. So we have Jumia, we have GRWG, also extended, but also bull flagging. So I don't know if we short it today. We need to follow. We have Yelp, extremely extended. The chart is extremely extended. And we have PayPal, also extended, but beautiful daily chart. Beautiful daily chart on PayPal. And the last one will be Tesla. So Tesla after moved from 405 to 580, almost 100 point, extremely extended. So I think some of you guys asked about Tesla. Yes, very extended. We need to follow Tesla for a pullback. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe sometimes, but Tesla extremely extended, like BA. Every day we need to follow these stocks. Tesla price target 600. Yeah, Shankar, if we have some good news on Tesla, so let's short it with double size, right? Because, yeah, tomorrow not. So let's move to short squeeze stocks, and then we'll say good morning to all of you. DKS, guys, DKS, we have 22. Moshe, I will talk about space. DKS, we have 22 short sellers in it, 22% of short sellers. We have the resistance point, we have few resistance, 22% of short sellers in DKS. We have PRTS. I think this is a stock that I never traded before, but we have 24 short sellers in PRTS, and you can see these areas in the chart. It's look exactly like BE. See BE. Now let's go again to PRTS, both of them with a lot of short sellers in it. So PRTS, we have 24% of short sellers, and my favorite stock for short squeeze will be Virgin Galactic, which is space. Space touched moved above 30 in the pre-market. Yes. So space, one of my favorite day trading stock. It's also extended on the daily chart, but we have 32% of short sellers in space, and we just reached high from July 27.55. Next target will be 28, which we're already above it, and next target in space would be 42. So that's it, guys. That's a pre-market session for today. No IPOs. And before Meir will take over the charts, we have 3 minutes to say good morning. But right now, I want you to write down good morning and where are you from, so we can see who is winning, who is dominating the room. Houston, Texas, Holland, Colombia, Netherlands, Holland, Spain, London, Los Angeles, Miami, Utah, Greece, Calimera. Okay, this is too fast for me. Belgium, Spain, Florida, Australia, Canada. I think most of you guys from Canada, right? Canada, Spain also.
And here comes one from Berlin. Hi, guys.
Hi, Meir. How are you today?
I'm good. Hi, traders. We've got some more people from Berlin here, I see. Mike? Good. I'm not alone. Another one? Good, Al? Okay. I've seen from Indonesia earlier. Interesting enough. Andorra. Wow. Nepal? No, seriously.
Lebanon, nice. We'll be in Berlin next month. Serbia.
Ziad from Lebanon. Shuach Barak, Ziad. Okay, we'll take over the charts, and we are about to start. So the reason you're not seeing Scott here is because it's a day after Thanksgiving, and most people are taking another day off. But those of us who are not celebrating Thanksgiving, we can definitely trade today. Although this is going to be a slow day, supposed to be a slow day. Half day, and volume should not be that much. You have to remember that on a day like this, a lot of the market players, funds, traders since most of them are coming from the US, volume is going to be down.
I think not 1 p.m., maybe 2
Yeah.
p.m. When the market is closing today? 1 p.m. or 2 p.m.?
I think one, I'm not sure.
1, okay. Okay, guys,
Okay,
market
so
open,
here
good
we
luck.
go. Let's try and get some movers. Going strong, starting with a big push up. IQ should be an interesting short opportunity, but not if it triggers too early. It's not a big mover too. S&P starts with a gap up today 0.2%, Nasdaq 0.3%. Take a look at PLTR. Yeah, it is very strong today. mRNA just moved over the highs. This one's been strong for several days now. Kind of like ZM long, but it's too spready now, and I better
I'm about to post
stay
it.
sideways.
ZM 453 with 3 points of stop loss, but the spread is 2 points.
Yeah, that's what I just noticed, Yogi. Just a bit too spready.
I will take it. I will take it with small share size.
I guess it's the volume thing right now. Traders, again, we don't expect the volume to be very interesting today. That's why it's going to be much more dangerous trading today. Be real careful. Size-wise and everything, be real careful today. Breakouts could easily fail with low volume.
Okay, I took ZM, small share size.
Let's do PLTR over 3280. It's very close. Watch it. PLTR. Posted. Did not trigger. I believe it did not. I'm not sure actually. I moved my eyes for a second. Watch PLTR if it moves over 3280. It's especially now that it moved down a little bit. That makes it even much better, because if it's going to fail moving down now, then it's going to look quite interesting if it moves higher. Tesla broke up very nicely. Okay, watch PLTR, it's approaching once more.
Okay, guys, space, nice entry in space.
I'm long PLTR. We have around 60 cents stop loss, so we're looking for 33.40. And we're just about to have it, actually touched it. About to get my partial. Set my target, taking now my partial at 43. Took my partial. It's very early. I would like to get a quick partial, even if I'm losing a little bit more potential here. I'm very happy to have a winner on a low volume day. And just keeping a small size for continuation. It's gonna move. It wasn't a hard trade to take. Moved up quite nicely, gave us plenty of time to join. If you joined me in PLTR, please write yes, why, something. Let's see. You joined me? You did, Tim? Good. Okay. Quite a lot. Great. Okay. See, in YouTube, we've got more people joining us. Great. Okay, so just small size left, hoping for some continuation, which I hope we're going to get.
mRNA looks so good for a long, so I think maybe I'll short it. Maybe above 117.50.
Okay, not a big mover IQ, but we can definitely think about shorting it under 21.72 IQ. IQ started with a gap down today, trying to move higher. They usually fail when they try doing that. Usually fail. Oh, I missed it. I moved my eyes for a second. Now, I'm short now. Spiked back up. I shorted it. Just over 70. I do not have a stop over the highs. It's a small mover. Even if it moves a few cents higher, then I will hold for it, because I think it's going to come down, even if it moves over the highs. Of course, I do have a limit. Worst case scenario is going to be 22.
Okay, the S&P, what a strong move. Yes, SQ is down because of the Bitcoin, probably. Still in ZM, still in space. Looking for my third trade for today.
S&P just moved over the highs. Nasdaq unknown. Why GME is moving up so strong?
Hey guys, this is not a real Friday without shorting Neo 54.70. Oh, I missed mRNA. Nice breakout in mRNA. Okay, space at my entry, still in ZM. Okay, ZM I will add above 4, 5, 350. We took a very small share size.
If CM is going to fail, Yogi, I'm going to be all over it. Under 450. Right now it looks like it's going to go higher, but just in case it fails, I don't know why it should fail because right now it's trending higher. Looks quite good. Let's do it and make sure. 449.80.
I saw big numbers in the level 2 in ZM, so I think it should move up. Oh, space.
Just like over the highs. I think the market is under some kind of pressure now. The Nasdaq is approaching the lows and the S&P is back close to the lows. I think we could see some downside movement. Oh, IQ is not doing good. I'm going to hold it a bit more. I think it's going to fail, even though it touched the highs down.
Space. And ZM just added.
Wow, ZM. I'm still holding
Gianni.
IQ.
It's frightening to trade ZM. A very nice move. You change my trigger in Neo under 54.90.
I will short JD under 88.40. JD, in my opinion, is trading lower. And I do see some pressure coming from the market.
What a miss in mRNA. What a beautiful 1 minute chart. Unbelievable. Now space moving up. Yeah, Linda, very nice. mRNA, very nice.
Getting ready to short JD under 88.40. It's going to be around 30 cents stop loss. Maybe 35, I'm not sure.
Neo is about to trigger.
I'm short JD. Needs to come down under the lows. So far, I was right not getting out of IQ because it touched a new high. And, you know, one of the strongest reversal points is when stock is touching new highs and bounces back. That's exactly what happened to IQ. It's a bit too early to say that right now. In order to succeed, it needs to come down under 2170. but I'm starting to feel like it may in fact fail. Okay, my last quantity in PLTR is still open. I should have moved out under 32, but I'll hold a bit more. It's a bit extended to the downside. I'll wait for a small pullback and then I'll make a decision whether to move out of PLTR. Is my remaining quantity. I think that now that IQ bounced off the highs, if it's going to move to a new high, I would not like to hold in. So a new high in IQ would be the end of it. Over 88.
Yeah, להוסיף, ניאו, mRNA, what a miss. But Neo just triggered, looking very nice. mRNA. Guys, who took the mRNA trade? I think no one posted it, but we talked about it. Someone took this mRNA?
Okay, stop in PLT. I was going to be 3166.
Very nice guy. Very nice, guys.
3166. Come on, IQ. Hey.
Neo is retesting my entry.
JD is not doing much, but it's holding. It's okay. And the market, in my opinion, will come down. Actually, I don't know that, but it's working its way to the lows. We have a small gap, and this gap is likely to close. It should help my JD trade. Not sure about IQ. ATR bounced nicely. Yeah, and KLA moved. Nice. IQ does not want to come down. Stop over the highs. 89.
I'm about to add in Neo.
Stopped IQ and out. It's going to come down. It's going to be extremely annoying. So to start the day, I have one winner in PLTR, one loser in IQ. However, the IQ loser is just 15 cents or so, maybe a bit more, so relatively very small loser. Oh, I hate this. I hate. IQ is going to come down here. That's going to be annoying, extremely annoying. Okay, I'm done with this one. It's too boring anyway.
Added in Neo.
Neo looks great for a short. Yogi.
Yeah, he took it 54.90. just added. Can't believe I watched Space, DKNG, and mRNA today for reversal, and I took only Space, and mRNA just moved up 5 points, DKNG 2 points, and I'm stopped out in Space, but I'm green, small green thanks to NEO. Next target will be 54. ZM at my entry because I added. Okay, NEO.
So far, JD is trending lower, but definitely not doing what I expected it to do. Stop will be at around 88.65. Nice trade in NEO, Yogi. Really nice.
I'm still full size in NEO. Waiting, maybe it will move lower. I'm on NEO.
I'm still long PLTR, but not something I would like to add to, no. Although I'm not sure that the market would come down under those anymore. It's back to the middle of the range. So I don't really know, but I have to say, I don't really like the way PLTR behaved. If you take a look at the way it came down from the highs, it's way too much. Stocks that wants to continue higher, you don't see this pullback from the highs. It's just too big, way too much. So maybe it's downtrending now. You can see it now with the last two candles. I'm actually going to stop it now under 32.
Guys, I'm still
just going to make a
NEO.
decision to move higher. That's fine by me, but I'm not going to take the chance adding to it. It just doesn't look right anymore, PLTR.
I will take 3 quarters, 54.10. Still full size in NEO. Above 54.10, I will close 3 quarter.
mRNA also came down from the highs too much. It actually looks better. It looks better than PLTR.
Okay, covered. In NEO, ZM. I was red, now I'm green. Let's hope to see new high in ZM.
Okay, now the S&P is approaching the lows. We're going to come down. Get ready, we're going to come down. New low, market new low, do come down. At least, direction right now should be down to close the gap. Always when we have a gap up, it's some kind of a down pressure, and we can definitely see it now. The market will try and come down, close the gap.
Guys, about PLTR, we're asking a lot about PLTR. Meir took a very nice scalp, very nice trade at the opening, but open the daily chart, it's way too extended. All the social media talks about PLTR, Plantier, so don't go blind long because it's PLTR. The daily chart is 300% in 2 weeks, so be careful.
You just gave me a good idea, Yogi.
to short PLTR?
Yeah, I really did not consider that before. That I was like just one trick here, and I don't see the downside pressure here. But if I'm going to say first, I have my stop under 32. I could consider shorting it under 31.70.
32.27 maybe.
I was really looking at the way it came down from the highs, and I was thinking that it came down too much, and I think you're right. Okay, guys, I do have my stop under 32 and under 31.70, which is quite close now. I'm going to short it. I don't usually do that. I don't usually go both ways. But I will now, because of what Yogi just mentioned, which is absolutely right. Way to extend it on the daily. Getting ready to short PLTR under 31.70. This could be interesting. This could be interesting.
LTR is now 9% up. I'm ready to bet that it will finish red today, PLTR.
Oh, it's a big move. It's going to be low. Anyway, I'm short now, traders.
It's IPO. No one is watching it. Moved up so strong, it's moved down so strong.
JD still in the game. Not doing much, but now the market came down on the lows. So I hope JD will finally make up its mind here. PLTL definitely came down very nicely right after I click the button here. The lows is 31.15.
It will be under 31 in 5 seconds. 5 seconds, it will be under 31.
I'm counting.
3, 2.
You're counting slower, but I'll take 20 seconds too.
And
nice.
PLTR. ZM
Nice.
approaching the high, Neo approaching the low.
Nasdaq is approaching the highs.
The first bid in PLTR will be 30.60.
I'll tell you what, I probably should have taken my partial around 31, but I'm hoping for more in PLTR now. Looking at the daily again, I'm hoping for more. There was a nice 70-cent move there, and here we go, more. I am getting a bit more, but I should.
PLTR was 9%, now only 6%. 5%.
Oh,
Come on, PLTR.
here comes 1 point. If it just tries to move over 31, I'll take my partial. Touching 31, I'll take my partial. Wow, it's amazing trade now. That's an amazing trade.
It will close the gap, Meir, don't worry. Guys, ZM. I'm taking my first target right now. Right now, took.
Took my partial in PLTR. Cool. And JD is still not going anywhere. Timber, Alessandro says. Well, nice. Yeah, you can definitely call PLTR. Timber. Yeah, it's nice making money on stock both ways. Yeah, it's doing good. Cool. Now I only need JD, really.
New low in NEO.
Nasdaq is over the highs. That's strange. S&P moving to a new low, Nasdaq moving to a new high. It usually finishes with Nasdaq following the S&P, meaning the Nasdaq failing to move higher. Usually, not always. I left in PLTR a little bit more size than I usually do, expecting it to continue.
Second target in NEO.
Yeah, Kaiser, I saw IQ. But tell you what, the stock is holding here for so long, I wouldn't trust it to come down. I don't know. I don't know. Technically speaking, it should come down, but look at how it's being held here. I don't know. I wouldn't trust it.
Wow, guys,
Look
NEO.
at your NEO. What did you do to it?
Like your Tesla, this is my NEO.
Okay.
Wow,
JD.
NEO. Okay, I took my
Go on,
second
JD.
target too soon.
Go on, JD. I think we're having a good day, don't we? Well, let's see how you're doing today, traders. Clifton, will you put up a poll? Yeah, I'm watching JD. It's finally moving. Okay, here's the poll. Please let me know how you're doing today. Are you very green? Just green? Red? YouTube. Green or red? You guys on YouTube. Over here, we have over 80% in green. We've got 84% in green. That's amazing numbers, really amazing numbers. It's a tough day. You know, it's a tough, low volume day, and I do see that in YouTube, we also probably have 80% in green. I do see some red, sorry for that. Super green, cool. Green, 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 green. Fantastic. It's not easy on a Friday and on a low volume Friday, day after Thanksgiving. Not easy at all. Wow, numbers are looking great. So end result here in our trading room is 81% in green. And I think we've got the same numbers in YouTube also. That's absolutely amazing. And what's going on with JD? Again, YouTube, those of you in YouTube, if you don't mind giving us a thumb up, this will help our channel and more people can join. We'd love to see more people joining us, not only for our business, which is of course important to us, and will help us stay around longer, but also for you, because the more people who are trading together, it's better for us. We find more picks, we share more power, and if you don't mind giving us a thumb up, just one click of a button, it's at the bottom of your page. We will really appreciate that.
Wow, I just gave.
Great, thanks.
Meir, I just pressed the like button when it was 63 thumbs up, and now we are 172. That's nice.
It's great. It's great. But we've got over 1,000 users right now in YouTube, I believe. We have like more than 1,000, I believe, so we should be higher than that. Come on, guys.
We have resistance in 200. Okay, more than 200 likes, 230 likes. Next target, 300 likes. Come on, 247. We have a strong resistance, 251.
We've got over 1,120 viewers right now. I think
283.
280 likes.
I will take my partial. Okay, 305. Good. 305 likes. Sold.
Thank you. We're going up. Definitely going up. Oh, come on, JD. I didn't mean you go up. I'm going to close JD over 60. Over 88.60. This stock is definitely losing direction here.
Thank you, Brian. Yogi is sneaky funny. Thank you. So, PLTR, you can count till 12 and it will be under 30.50. ZM, my stop loss will be 453.50, and NEO, my stop will be 54.20.
It looked like it's about to come down, JD, and all of a sudden change direction anyway. That's my second loser today.
Okay, PLTR, 5 seconds left till it move under 30.50. And new low in PLTR. Wow, watch the numbers in the level 2 in PLTR, 30.50. Down.
So the S&P did touch a new low, but back to the middle of the range, and the Nasdaq still holding up. I'll take a look at Tesla.
Strong candle in the market. S&P moving higher.
I wouldn't touch Tesla. Well, there were definitely long opportunities today in Tesla, which I didn't take. But I'll be it's going to be extremely dangerous taking a short now.
Yes, right, guys. PLTR, Citron just tweeted what around the past month for all, but as traders looking for short exposure, PLTR is no longer a stock, but full casino. Does not take a ball of crystal to know this will fall back to Arda. Shorting with $20 target. Yes, Citron just posted about PLTR. Well, we posted it earlier in the room. Meir posted it like 20 minutes before Citron, so they should follow us.
It's amazing. Still have larger than usual size in PLTR. This is just an amazing trade for me.
Guys, PLTR was 9%, and I said it will be red. Now we are 2%.
Okay, just covered some more PLTR here. Now I left smaller size.
Yogi works for PLTR. Oh, Tanvir, I work for Tradenet. I can promise you.
XPEV. Let's see. Well, definitely coming down with a nice downside momentum. Close the gap. The problem when stock is closing the gap, I'm not sure it's going to continue. See the daily? Yeah, you're right. It already did what we want PLTR to do. I guess short opportunity should have been higher, like $66, 2 points higher. It could still go, but even a stock that comes down that much, it could definitely rest a bit, and I don't want to go through a pullback here, a big pullback, potentially. Write down these symbols, traders, PLTR, XPEV, and more. I'm writing it right now because these are symbols that we should be looking at starting next week.
Guys, I said I'm ready to bet that PLTR will be red 25 cents and PLTR will be red. We took it 9% up, which was gapping up, and now it's only 1% up.
Work just goes sideways. It looks like it wants to move higher, but the stock is relatively weak. I wouldn't trust it. If you're thinking about something, think about long. It could continue. And also take a look at the daily. The daily is very, very strong. I mean, yesterday's huge upside move. Usually, you will not see a pullback on the second day. You will see a continuation on the second day. It did pull back, but based on the daily, it should move higher. So there could be something here for the long side. It's a nice intraday technical formation for long, but since it's actually red, down 1.65%, I think you can possibly look for better trades. Okay, Nasdaq definitely continues to move higher and the S&P failing to move lower. We are having a clear uptrend.
I want to see PLTR in the red zone, then Meir will buy me a beer because we betted on it.
I did not say I'm going to buy you a beer, Yogi. Where did that come from?
Guys, right, Meir said in the room he's going to buy me a beer if PLTR will be red, right?
No. Listen. I only made
I heard it, absolutely. Okay, thank you. And PLTR 10 cents,
I only made $14,000 on PLTR, Yogi. I don't think it's enough to buy you a beer.
It's still green. It's still green though. We need another 27 cents. Come on. Still green.
I will see it red before I buy you a beer. You know, if it comes down to red, I owe you a beer. But for this, you need to come to Berlin in the next 1 month. No, you can't.
Why? I can. I wish.
Why, you have like an EU passport or something?
Why, I can't travel to Berlin? Actually, I can
No, you
apply
can't.
for a Swiss passport.
Apply. Let's see you first have one.
Guys, ZM. Who is still in ZM? I'm from Israel right now. ZM, nice. Full position in ZM. Whew. Very good, guys. Very good patience. Very good. Shalom.
Just saw ZM. Nice. Nice. Bye. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Juan. Very welcome.
Took my second target in ZM. Should have been very, very big profit in ZM, but I took very small share size. I did not trade for the last 2 days. Also, this is ZM, very spready. But green is good.
Microsoft. I made a vow not to trade Microsoft ever again. It's a terrible stock to trade, you know? Really. Well, yeah, I can see it's moving higher. But it's usually just such an unpleasant stock to trade. Daily is like nothing going on. The intraday, yeah, it's moving higher. Usually traders, there are some stocks, really, there are some stocks you're not supposed to trade, seriously. Microsoft's one of them. You know, there are some stocks which their personality is anti-traders. I mean, not anti, it's just like, it's usually a not big mover, they're a little bit hard to expect. For example, when you have a company like Microsoft, you would expect what? A lot of traders or a lot of investors? What's your opinion? That's true. You would expect more investors. I mean, it's a huge company. People who are buying it thinking like they bought IBM in the 80s or before that. So, you know, most of the volume in Microsoft comes from investors. The bigger the company, I mean, and Microsoft is very strange because it is a big company, but it's also a technology company. So you would expect it to do something kind of different, but it's not. It's a big company which you do not expect from them too much. Like you do not expect for Microsoft to come out with the new iPhone or with a new electric car or with a new something exciting. They just don't. I mean, that's their DNA. It's not an exciting company. It may have been exciting at the beginning, but it's not really an exciting company. And therefore, you don't expect much from Microsoft. That's also good for investors. I'm not saying it's bad for investing. I'm just saying it's not good for traders. So what happens when you have more volume coming from investors? When you have more volume coming from investors, you know, they buy, they sell, but you don't have these beautiful crashes Like sometimes we have, like watch PLTR, the way it moves down today, watch NEO. You don't have that. You don't have the excitement when it's going up, and you don't have the fear when it comes down. You just have Microsoft. That's it. You have an investor-oriented company. And when you have something like Microsoft, which is not really moving, you don't expect it to move that much, and it's all investor-based, don't touch it, don't trade it. If you cannot at some points expect a huge breakout or a nice breakdown or short it or long it or whatever, if most of the power is coming from investors, then stay away. These companies are not good for your health. That's also, although much better, why I don't usually trade Apple. If you take a look at Apple, it's much more volatile than Microsoft usually, but also, in my opinion, too many investors, not enough traders, although Apple does have more traders than Microsoft. But still, in my opinion, it's not a good enough stock to trade. When I started out as a trader, I remember I was wondering. I mean, I would love to see a stock that is moving slowly, and I was really wondering why does everybody's looking for volatile stocks? I mean, I would love to see a stock moving slowly, not giving me too many trouble, and not coming to my stops too early or my targets too early. I kind of liked it. I really did not understand the whole concept of volatility. Of course, it did not take me much to realize that I was wrong and that, things should look a little bit different and everything. But basically, I was looking for quiet looking stocks, Microsoft kind of. But that was a big mistake. When you write, when you see a breakdown, you want to have a lot of people joining you. The whole idea of technical analysis is that a lot of people would join you at a certain time. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You see a breakdown and you expect a lot of people to sell with you or to short with you. And that's when you get to your targets real quick. And that's it. Once you're at your target, you take your partial, you don't have to worry anymore. Of course, I'm looking at Microsoft right now. Yeah, it has a big move. But usually you should not touch it, usually. Let's see, BA. BA, technically speaking, really wants to come down, yeah. The problem is the Nasdaq is shooting higher now, and the S&P is really looking like it's going to join soon. So everything I'm looking at right now is taking off. Stocks are moving higher, most of them. And even if BA looks like it's about to come down, it could come down, and instead of giving you a glorious breakdown, it's just going to pull back up and go with the market. Yeah, ZM is beautiful over the highs.
I don't know if I want to take another trade because also Friday, also short day. I'm also green thanks to NEO and ZM. And I can see something interesting. To stop, yes, it's good, November. go out to the weekend green. That's always great. The S&P just touched which all-time, not all-time, but new high today. Maybe it's all-time high. Let's open the S&P. No, almost all-time high. Need another 20 cents for the S&P. Let's open beyond. Not trade beyond for a long while. Already did the move beyond. Oh, Yelp. Yelp. What's going on with the volume? Only 200K. This is not enough. I have only last quarter in ZM right now, nothing else. Yeah, Moshe, mRNA, because it looks so good, right? 118, 117. It looks so good. Wow. Just watch AMD and MU. Nothing special, both of them moving sideways, kind of flat for today. I wanted to short Netflix today because I just received an email from Netflix. They're going to charge me $1 more every month. So I think we need to short Netflix for that. Yeah, wow, mRNA. Beautiful move. I think I'm done for today. Maybe revenge shorting. Well, Gil, I took my first target in ZM way too soon. I took 457 and then another one 460, 459. But with small share size, so nothing special.
Traders, it is a Friday and I'm done trading. It's been a great week for me. All green week. Didn't have any one losing day, although it was a short week because of yesterday's holiday, Thanksgiving. But as you can see, I'm going to finish my day up over $9,000. And you do see here, although you don't see 4 trades, PLTR were 2 trades, one for the long side and one for the short side. The short side was much better than my long, so most of my profit comes from the short side, although I have been in green also with my long, slightly in green. Anyway, I'm going to finish it up nicely. 2 winners, 2 losers, but my losers are much smaller than my winners, as it should be. You know, traders, when you are trading professionally, you should try and let your winners ride a little bit more. In fact, I got some help today from Yogi, because Yogi kept mentioning the way he thought PLTR should continue coming down. So I thought maybe I should hold on a little bit. And yes, it worked out fantastically well, my short in PLTR. And you know, again, when you're trading and you're seeing something goes wrong, and let's look at one of my wrong trades, one of my losers. That's JD right over here. You see, JD was coming down, going sideways. At this point over here, when I shorted it, it looks like it's going to come down with nice downside momentum. And then I was holding it for a little bit longer, and then it came down under the lows. And look at this glorious failure here. Look at the way JD came up. So of course, my stop was right over here, right over this consolidation area, when I finally noticed that JD is not going my way, although I should probably have moved out earlier, but it definitely failed. So keep your losers small. When you see something going wrong, just move out. My original stop in JD was supposed to be about 20 cents higher. But you know, when you have such a nice consolidation here and you think that if the stock's going to move higher, then it's probably going to break out as it did, then there's no reason to hold on to your original stop. So again, keep your winners riding longer, keep your losers small as possible. And that's easy to say, very hard to do. You know, I'm saying this, and I know that if you're just starting out trading, it's extremely hard for you to do what I just mentioned. You probably do the exact opposite if you're just starting out. I remember myself when I started out as a trader, my winners were much smaller than my losers because I would not be ready to lose that much money. I would have held the stock a little bit longer, just hoping it's going to come back for some reason. I used to do the capital mistake of adding to a losing trade. Did you ever do that? Add to a losing trade, averaging down your loss? I'm just looking back many years ago, and well, I do. Okay, I did it too quite a lot of times. You know, adding to a losing trade is the worst mistake you can do in trading. And we were saying as traders, we were always saying that stocks don't always come back. You know, you long a stock and it's going down, then you add to a losing trade. They don't always come back. Yes, they do every once in a while, but they don't always come back. We always say that the only one who really comes back is parents to children who got lost in the mall. So if it's not parents to children, stocks don't always come back. Please keep that in mind. So never add to a losing trade. But when, and the second mistake, of course, when you're a new trader, you don't let your winners run long enough. I remember it took me more than a year to get to the point where I was making 1 point on a trade, 1 point on a trade. I used to be happy, extremely satisfied with 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents. Why is that? Because I was happy to finally have some winner, like PLTR, huge downside move, several points downside move. That was an amazing trade. When I just started out, I could not hold for 1 point. I couldn't. I was extremely happy when I had less than that, but I forgot that my winners are supposed to be bigger than my losers. So you can see here a very clear example of 2 trades in PLTR, average, let's say $7,000 per trade, and my average loser is less than $3,000. And that's the way it should be. Well, I don't always get that, right? It's not that it always works out so perfectly well, but even if it's 50% success rate, that's what I have today, 50% success rate. As an experienced trader, you should be making money. You should do well. Now, the next thing you want to look at, and this is also something we discussed several times recently, is the daily of PLTR. First, you do not argue with the intraday. I took the first PLTR trade long, can't remember exactly when, it's posted there somewhere. I took the first PLTR trade long, it worked out fine. Then I had a stop loss somewhere, I believe it was somewhere over here. Then I had a stop loss. And then I think it was 50, yeah, 32.50. I can't remember. Anyway, I had my stop in PLTR, and then Yogi mentioned I should take a look at the daily, which I finally did, because the intraday initially looked good. By the way, my long in PLTR was not something I prepared pre-market. That's why I did not see the daily when I prepared it. It was posted here in the room. One of you guys mentioned that PLTR looks great for long. I agreed, and I went long, and it worked out well. And that was my first green trade in PLTR today. But then I took a look at the daily, and look at that. Stock was recently traded at $10, a recent IPO that moved from $10 to $34, $33.50. And you could expect a big pullback. Write this symbol down. That's a trade we're going to take in the next few days too. It's going to be on our screens next week. We're going to short it next week. It's not necessarily going to come down all the way. It could just pull back to $25 and then shoot sky high. But it's going to be under some kind of pressure. It's probably going to start with some kind of a gap down next week. I'm not sure, but if it does, then we would look for a gap and go on Monday, as we should. Watch the daily. It's way too extend to the upside. We could find a short opportunity. So I had one long trade in PLTR, and of course the second one, the short, worked out just amazingly well. Now, the last trade I had, which was a loser, was IQ. IQ was supposed to be a gap and go. It started with a gap down, tried to move higher. I thought it was failing. I shorted it here. Initially, it worked out fine. Then it just decided to move sideways. But as you can see, I've got a relatively very small loser in IQ. I knew I have a very good risk reward because my stop was very close. My target was relatively very far. So I was looking for much bigger winner than I had a loser. Sadly, it became a loser. Anyway, technical analysis doesn't always work, and stocks which are supposed to gap and go doesn't always do what you expect them to do. Fine, that's a fact of life. But again, keep your losers small and ride your winners as much as you can. So I really did enjoy my day. Thank you guys for joining us. It's a pleasure to trade with you. We've seen earlier that we had 81% of you guys in green territory, and that's really spectacular. This is just absolutely amazing. I do care about my account. I do care about how much money I make. But when I see that over 80%, and I've seen you guys in YouTube too, showing me probably over 80% too, then that's just amazing. To get into the weekend, knowing that 81% of you guys finished in green, and I'm very sorry for those of you who didn't, extremely sorry, but it happens. And that just, there's no much bigger satisfaction for me as an educator and as a trader who's leading this room to see that 81% of you are in green. It's absolutely amazing. That's probably my best Thanksgiving present you could have given me. So, although we're not celebrating Thanksgiving over here. But anyway, thanks guys. And you guys in YouTube, just one more. We're very, very close to going over 400 likes. And come on, help us out. Give us a like now, and let's go over 400 or even 500 likes. And that would be great, because that would help our channel. And we want to thank you for being with us. And I'll see you all next week. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Bye.
Bye,
Thanks,
Meir.
Meir. Have a great weekend.
Hey, Michael.
How are you, Yogi, this morning? Yogi, you're taking over the charts, or you want me to take over and I will post mine?
Charts. You can take over the charts. Just took a small share size in NEO to finish my day. Let's see how it will work out.
Let's take a look at Baidu for November. Actually, the FXI today, that's the ETF for the Chinese internet, or big Chinese internet that trade outside of China, is super strong, up 3%. And there's a bull flag, guys, in Baidu. But this is not the best timing to buy breakouts. So it looks good, but Friday volume is going to really die out in the next, I would say in the next hour. With regard to PFE, I was watching PFE immediately after I saw the leg up in Moderna, but there's a big difference between PFE and Moderna, and the difference is that I'm guessing that vaccines are making 1% of the profit in PFE and 100% of the profit in Moderna. And there were actually great news for Moderna this morning or yesterday in the afternoon after a vaccine from AstraZeneca showed some issues, some problems, and immediately news came out that the vaccine is not going to be approved near term. And that's the reason why Moderna is up, I think. One of the reasons, at least, for Moderna moving up another 17% today. Basically, if anybody was expecting a leg down after the news, and there was a leg down, I don't think many people were expecting this move, which came on no news, other than the AstraZeneca news. So that's a surprise. Those who are short, expecting the leg down, and you can take a look at PFE, and you can see how the PFE trade went on the daily chart after the news. Take a look. Basically, PFE after the vaccine news is now worth less than ahead of the vaccine news. So means the vaccine means nothing to PFE and everything to Moderna. Yeah, Facebook is at the highs of the day. Apple just broke and came down. Baba is kind of dead today, actually. That's weird. Boeing short. Boeing went through an amazing week, and looks like let's see, 1650, 1645 to 1650. Again, I don't. First of all, take a look at the range today and the volume. So that probably suggests that we're not going to see any movement into the closing Boeing unless the market does a big move. If you do want to trade it, the only entry I see right now is are the lows 216 and a quarter. 216 and a quarter short Boeing, risk up to 217. Again, I don't see the big move coming, and I don't see a big move lower in this market. With regard to JMIA, guys, all I can say is that those who bought it in the room at 20 should have been in this trade, including me, but we are not. I'm not in the trade. That was obviously a huge mistake. All-time highs are 50, and today traded as high as 41. And another sell-off day, but look at this straight up move. This is a move that without algos is not happening. The algos are kind of out of control buying JMA. Right now, it looks it still looks to me like a long trade. NVAX is basically following the footsteps of Moderna today, up 20%. Basically the same move in Moderna. Moderna up 18, NVAX up 20. Probably, I will have to say on the AstraZeneca news. Probably the news here in Novavax is thanks to the news in AstraZeneca. Again, now it looks super extended. It needs to pull back before a new entry. Yeah, JKS, let's take a look. Wow. JKS, after the amazing September, since then it cooled off a bit. I don't have it in my watch list anymore. Maybe it's time. No, maybe it's time. It's super spready. I mean, it's not the best day trading stock right now. Volume is not as great, but and it's also spready. But if you can find a great setup, why not? Yeah, we had the strategies case studies class on Wednesday, and it's being recorded. Clifton is on vacation, guys, so you can request the recordings from Clifton. I'm guessing Monday morning. It's recorded under case studies 3 out of 3 for November. Moderna long 130. What? Go ahead, go Yogi.
Okay, I just closed my last quarter in ZM. It was a nice trade, not that huge, but just took another trade in NEO under 54.30. Small stop loss, hard stop loss because I'm done for today. So that's it. That's what I wanted to say. Let's hope NEO will move even lower under 54 right now. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Michael, good luck today and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Yogi. Have a great weekend. Normally, guys, this is a day where we look actually to trade for retail stocks. Let's face it, the retail sector made an amazing move this month. Maybe one of the best performing sector this month. Let me show you the performance of the. Hold on a second. Let me find it on my watch list. My watch list is like loaded. Okay, this is XRT, and we are at the highs of the year. Let me show you the actually the breakout month for retail. You can see we broke to all time. No, not sorry, not to all time highs, but we broke to 2020 highs on retail. Basically, we're looking way stronger than how we started the year, and this is all on one thing. Actually, a negative thing for retail, store closure, and the store closure is actually sliding to the bottom line of retail stocks, and investors love it. Less retail facilities, less stores, more online action, more profits. I guess that's the way to go. Yeah, NVX is now really out of control. We have a new trade, if possible, over 125. But again, I will wait for a deeper pullback. Well, I don't want to say to the 120 area, but I'm waiting. BABA 276.50. You know, Baba is trading under the VWAP pretty much all day, Water. Still, you know, the market is not moving lower. So looking for short trades in such a strong market, and you know, I don't want to say that Baba is strong today. Down marginally. So it's a possible trade, but this one most likely will work with the market moving lower, not because Baba is going to move lower. SRNA, let's take a look. Yeah, very strong move today in SRNA after the gap up. Let's see let's find an entry point here. 830 is the breakout trade. Obviously, you can see that 8 is the right support level right now. On the daily chart, it also looks good. Not great, but good enough. Over 830, risking 30 cents. It's a doable trade in SRNE. And if it works, I would expect more continuation next week. It has plenty of room to move. Guys, let's take a look also at Eno. Another Corona trade that was great 4 months ago. Yeah, no, you know what? Nothing there. Guys, as we approach the last 2 hours or hour and a half of trading, take lesser position or a smaller position because this market is not going to be very volatile. I don't want to say it's not going to be moving at all, but let's face it, the volumes were already very low when we opened the trading day. The algos are still going to work if institutional is going to let them work also during the weekend, but I'm guessing the price action will diminish into the close. The market closes today at 1. So we still have, let's call it 2 hours, but I will say we have an hour. We have an hour of reasonable narrow range trading. Then the volumes are really going to die out unless there's going to be a surprise. You know what, guys? Facebook. It's in a consolidation under the 278. Wow, it has a very good risk reward. I'm going to buy Facebook. Let me check the daily. Sorry, hold on a second. No. I'm going to buy it at 278.10. 278.10. And you can see the risk on this trade, 30 cents. 278.10, risk 30 cents. Try to get to 278.50, maybe above. That's on Facebook. FCL, let's take a look. FCL, very strong, but the breakout is 10. Wow, the daily is super momentum coming up from 250 and trading as high as 11. Yeah, it looks. I would look for a trade over 10. The timing may not be the best, but it looks good. Okay, guys, I'm in Facebook, 278.10, risk 30 cents, target 40 to 50 cents, first target. Let's call it 278.50. BEKE, I think it was very, very strong in the morning. Yeah, still looks good. Still looks good. The question is, where do you enter? Because it's a bit spready. Volume on the light side as well. Again, I don't see the entry point. Maybe it's 65.50, using 65. Again, a bit spready. Well, the only trade in DKNG possible right now is 52.50. I remember missing the 50 reversal trade Friday. When was it? It was Wednesday. That was a horrible miss at 50 because we should have been in this trade by now. Yeah, again, the only entry is 52.50. Using the VWAP or the round number as support and trying to get 50 cents not going to be an easy trade. Nothing's going to be easy as we move now into the last 2 hours, and volumes are going to obviously diminish. November, have a great afternoon and a great weekend. One stock that has nothing to do with the market or S&P is this Blink, BLNK, amazing daily. Another stock from the EV sector. This is the case that we analyzed, guys, this week. What was the breakout? I don't remember. The breakout trade, was it 15 or 20? I don't remember the entry that we analyzed. I think it was 15.50 on the daily chart, and 2 days later it hit 35. So insanity move. But we've seen many, many moves like this, so it's not a surprising move. It's just a strong move. I would look for a long trade in this one. In Blink, that's of course, Blink charging is of course the service stations for the new EV fleets. Talking about another crazy mover this week, this pivotal investment company. Reversal higher over 14. That's going to be interesting. Reversal higher over 14. Guys, my stop loss in Facebook, 277. Let me see again, 69, I think. 277. Yeah, I'm going to post it at 64 right now. 277, 64. We had a pullback. 64 is going to be my stop loss. Only have 600 shares on this trade. Wasn't it strong enough to give us a partial at 278.50? And now the market is moving a bit lower. Now in the my stop loss is now in the platform here at 277.64. With regard to DKNG, we talked about this trade. The only entry that you have is the breakout, 52.50, 52.50, and risk will be around 30 cents. You can see this bull flag, 52.50, 30 cents. That means that's their target also. Guys, nobody's talking about Tesla today. What happened? We missed a couple of trades, but now we have the breakout, all-time highs. Wow, that's 598 and 600, which is definitely all-time highs, is coming. That will happen Monday. I wonder how many sellers are waiting to sell at 600. It doesn't get rounder than 600. At this point, Joanna, all points to more upside in Tesla. It's been upgraded again and again with new price targets. I don't see the crash coming. It's not coming. I mean, maybe people are looking for a big payday shorting it, but it's not coming. Actually, the other way around is happening. Boeing is trading. I'm looking again at the daily. I don't see any edge for us trading Boeing today. It's an inside day. Of course, no volume, no range, no trend. I don't know. I will stay away from it. Yeah, of course, it's a long-term investment for many institutional traders. It's a short-term investment for hedge funds and traders and day traders. Everybody's involved to one degree or another with in Tesla. Short traders have been punished already big time. So being short Tesla is a very risky business since a year ago. SPC long. Actually, SPC was on my watch list in the morning session. Then it showed nothing. Was a good trade probably here at 28, now at 28.20 or 15. Is it a trade right now? Let's see. I don't see an entry point, and I don't see, the strength, the volumes, like nothing interesting. Not to mention the no market follow-up. Let's take a look at Moderna. Okay, pullback. Pullback in Moderna, that's a very good thing for those who want to buy it. 125 in Novavax. The only problem is the stop loss. Those who want to trade Novavax at 125, the breakout, this is your stop loss, $2.50. That's the risk. There's no other trade right now in Novavax. Event, which event? I don't know about any event in Tesla, but again, I will be very cautious about shorting Tesla. That's it's gonna be super risky. Yeah, GME, great day today. All you can do right now is use this clear support level. You can see the VWAP and 1585 for long trades. But that's forcing right now. I don't see the clear entry point, and I see the only thing that I see is the support level, 1585. So that's not enough to take a trade right now. Do I like Frog? I wasn't watching it today. Frog. Let's take a look at the daily first. Wow, great day Friday, great day Wednesday. Continuation today. Do I like it here at 70? Not really. Not really. QS is not tradable on our platform. I was watching QS earlier, and that's what's going on. It's like a spin-off, because it's definitely not an IPO. I think it's a spin-off of some kind. Not sure which. We'll have to read about it over the weekend. Anyway, it's not tradable on the platform. Wow, RAD. This is a very nice move. Again, coming up, a follow-up on on Wednesday's move. Where is the new entry? I don't have one. Guys, again, take a look at the market. We're basically doing nothing all day. This is this is the definition of an inside day. Still, we have plenty of time for a move into the last now 2 hours. The chances are that we're not going to do anything. XPEV. XPEV, I started XPEV short, moved sharply higher. I stopped out on XPEV. And as you can see, look what happened. I mean, super move in the morning, a sell-off bid, and take a look at this very nice, this very nice downtrending channel that pretty much was the only trade in XPV. Now you can short at 64. I don't see a leg down coming into the close, Andre. Don't see them. I don't see the big moves where we don't have a market right now. Are you kidding me? Well, the NVX trade had a $2.50 target, risk, and this is already $3 up. So was anybody brave enough to buy the 125 breakout in NVX? If anybody was brave, that's a big payday for you guys. Because the risk was $2.50. The stock is up $4, $5 now. Are you kidding me? This is really running out of control. I wonder what are the news other than the one that I think are the news, meaning AstraZeneca failure to deliver on their vaccine. So you bought it, guys, Ando and David. Good for you. I think I made a mistake. Should have been buying 200 shares, and I would be complaining right now. ZM also at the back to the highs of the day. So let's take a look at other coronavirus trades. Yeah, reversed as well. Moderna is, you know what? Talking about Moderna, the trade is 130. The stop loss is 127.50. Exactly the same risk as Novavax. Wow, Novavax is at 131. So now it's $6 in the money. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm in the KC trade from the morning. You can add here at 40.85 and risk 40 cents. But this was the money trade over 39.50, then over 40. That's where I bought it. It was very extended to buy here. The reason why I bought it is the daily chart. Take a look at this breakout on the daily chart. You know, it would have been a great trade at 39.50. Now, is this a perfect entry? It's not, but the trend is higher. The daily is very strong. May continue next week. Facebook is really not moving, not going anywhere. I mean, I wanted 40 cents out of Facebook. The only move, the good move that it had was to the downside. Nothing else. Where did I enter KC? At 40.07. At this breakout here, which was a very late entry here, the breakout over 40. But the good trade or the best trade was 39.50. Entering at 40 was with a very big stop loss. That's why it wasn't posted in the room, because again, the trend is great, but where is the stop loss? Almost $1. So it was a super risky trade. Yeah, the alert should have been here at 39.40 or 50. Then you have a good stop loss. The view up, you can manage it. At 40, it's just the daily. Then you look to trade with everybody on the daily chart. So the daily chart traders, if you look at 40, of course, the volume was the best all day, because this is where everybody bought based on the daily chart with automated order. We talked about these scenarios on the case studies class last week. This is the end game for the breakout trade. Now it's alone there, up there. Yeah, I was watching Frog, just could not find an entry point for the Frog move. It's more like a momentum trade following up on yesterday's move. But right now it's, I don't know, too extended to buy it, 71 or 70.80 or whatever. And it's also very spready. You're in from 70. Okay, so If it moves over 71, you have a big winner. That can happen. I don't. You cannot rule it out. I mean, it's up today another 6%. I think you should be prepared for a pullback, but take the partial and let it ride. Maybe you get lucky. It moves over 71, and then you have a huge winner pretty much out of nothing. Yeah, for Facebook to move over 278.50, we need the market to move 30 cents to the upside. The market is not moving even 20 cents to the upside. So there's a relationship right now between Facebook and the SPY or the Qs, meaning every cent in the SPY is like 3 cents to 5 cents in the Q. Every cent in the SPY is like 3 to 5 cents in Facebook. Wow, DKNG actually worked nicely over the 50 to 50. Okay, guys, forget about the Moderna break over 130. It just actually broke lower under the support level. Maybe we can get another trade later in Moderna. I'm looking at 128. FSR Bob is not tradable on the platform. It was a great mover last week. Wow, this is confusing. Wednesday. Great move Wednesday. Today it started with a big gap down, and it's now all over the place, but it's not tradable. You can see on the TFS platform, it's not tradable. If you go ahead and look at the chart, nice reversal up from 21. It's still a long trade. To me, it's still a long trade. Apple, I don't think you want to trade Apple, Alfred. It's very, very flat today. It had one good move pretty much all day, and I don't see, I don't see anything happening. It's trading also a very, very narrow range. I mean, I'm expecting 50 cents in Facebook. 50 cents in Facebook is 0.2%. It's not like we're going for a 0.5% move or a 1% move. We're now looking now into mini moves in this mini moving market. And even that, it's not going to be very easy to accomplish. Guys, take a look at this trade. 1020 short ATEC, Alpha Tech Holdings. That's the daily chart. Daily chart is not showing a lot of weakness. I mean, big sell-off day in the morning, but I don't see the volumes today. Of course, it's still early. I would look for 1020 short in ATEC. ATEC, then risk 15 cents on the move. KC 4085, possible. 4085, yeah. Very nice reversal consolidation here. Risk is like 35 cents. We have now actually a 20-cent move lower. No, out of the trades posted in the room here, a substantial number are really taking off. BEKE took off, and Novavax was a big winner, and DKNG also a very nice winner. All of the you don't need to check. Most of the stocks, if not all of them, are available. If it's not available, it's going to tell you. It's not available. You can check, but you can go to symbol on the trade manager and type the symbol in, but 99% of the stocks are available. Okay, FSR is not available, but maybe 98%. I won't worry about it. If you want to spend time checking each and every one, go to symbol, SYMBOL on the trade manager, type in, and you'll have it. Worst case scenario, you try to take the trade. It's not. It's going to tell you not available. Again, if you see a stock that's trading for a couple of days or huge spreads or anything like that, that's really not making a lot of sense, then check it out just to make sure. Yeah, Netflix today. Barak actually is moving higher. Where is Netflix on my watch list? I really stopped watching it, but Netflix today moving up after. Let's face it. You look at the daily chart. It's not really that interesting anymore. But for day trading purposes, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, it has a good move. Again, I don't know what's behind this move. Over 490. Good volume though. And you can see, guys, the very clear uptrend. And it's not like the market is moving higher. So that's all on these biggest volume bars today in Netflix right now, actually when the market is moving lower. So why is it happening? Maybe news, maybe they're changing their programs. I don't know. Yogi mentioned that they are raising their prices. So maybe that's the reason. Again, I don't know. Unbelievable. I was watching Peloton all day, missed on this 106.70 reversal, then bought the breakout that failed, and now it's moving higher. And you can see, guys, we have Peloton moving up. Guess what? Netflix is moving up. Novavax and Moderna also moved up. So we have some pro-corona plays moving higher. Tesla is coming down again. Don't expect Tesla to go to 600 and break 600 on a day like today. That's a trade for Monday morning, great volume, good news. That's coming. The 600. I mean, it can still do it in I don't know, maybe in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but highly unlikely to happen today. I would prefer, you know what, at this point, plenty of time for a weak stock to move lower. Let me see if I have any candidates on my watch list. Let's face it, I don't have that many. I have this CRSR perfect bear flag, but it's at 38.50, and now it trades at 38.90, and spready as well. Leo, swing what? What symbol? Because you wrote it, and I don't know what you mean. With regard to LI, it already made its move under 39.50, and that was the bear flag breakdown, 39.50, and in LI, good show there if you enter the trade. I mean, you can swing Tesla, but are you up $10 to $20 in the money on the trade? If you are up 10 or $10, meaning if your average entry is 580, you can take a risk of swinging a position and hoping that it's going to gap up to 600 or continue over 600. If not, I don't know what can happen by Monday, but I can tell you a lot can happen. The stop loss in DKNG, let's take a look because, yeah, you can see here under the consolidation, 52.20, so 30 cents. But you got your target. The target was at least the risk, and you know that you need to take the partial before the 53. Obviously, on a day like today, you're not gonna wait for it to break 53 and then take the partial. That's not smart. Anyway, it's down to the entry area. Yeah, NKLA very weak, very weak. Wow, this one we can short it under the lows. 29, guys, it's very close. 29.2. And we have a stop loss at 29.4, which makes it a perfect candidate for a trade now into the last hour of trading, hour and a half of trading, 1-to-1 risk reward. This one breaks 29.20. We will trade it to 29. So Endo, that's a good call, under 29.20. Risk and reward 1-to-1. Timing for a short move, obviously, as you can see, I'm out of the Facebook trade. Unbelievable. It never made even 40 cents. What a loser. Anyway, I'm out of Facebook. And I'm going to enter NKLA short under 29.20 any second. Guys, Casey also took a dive to the 40 level. Don't expect big moves. If we're gonna have any partial here, that's what we are going for, partial trades. Nothing aggressive. Okay, in NKLA short, I will risk on this trade 20 cents to the 29.40 and try to take the partial at 29.02, just above the support level. Support will be probably 29. QS is not tradable on the platform, Francisco. QS is not tradable on the platform. Why is that? It's a stock that basically came out of nowhere. I don't know. Like I said, it's not an IPO. It's some kind of a spin-off of some kind. And also trades very violently and very spready. I suggest you stay away from it. But if you can trade it, be very careful. It's not tradable anyway on our platform. This is a madhouse today to watch this move. I mean, 25 to 40, nearly doubled. Are you kidding me? Yeah, PLTR started the trading day at all-time highs. That was, what was the price? 33.50, or gapped as high as 33.50. Remember, the stock was 10 bucks at the beginning of the month. Obviously, there is profit taking today. Maybe Citron with their downgrade or whatever they posted on the stock did their job to bring it down, and they probably loaded themselves with shorts. Okay, guys, NKLA at the target. Let's see what happens here at 29. If you are more aggressive, you can let it move under, because I see lots of price action at the 29 level right now. But depends. The partial is the smart thing to do. You know what? It's not. There was a lot of price action. I will take the partial now at 29.80. Sorry, 28.90. Now it's at 28.80 and going strong. Okay, perfect. Thanks, David. You posted this trade. 28.80 is my partial, guys, in NKLA. It's going to zero. Not today, but eventually sooner than later. Yeah, very good call in NKLA. And it's a surprise to see it move so fast under 28, because I was expecting to see a very good support level at 28. I'm glad that it did not happen. So, okay, 28.70 is going to be now my stop loss. 28.70 on the partial. Suddenly, this trade grew from 20 cents to 60 cents. And maybe more. Wow. Are you kidding me? 28.70. That's my partial right now. And this is without the market, but it's a very weak stock on any time frame. You can see, guys, the perfect setup here. Lower highs, the triangle breakdown. Take a look at this near perfect move. You know what? 28.50 is actually the next target. 28.50, and the sellers are actually thriving here. It's going to break any second, I think. Yeah. Wow. Are you kidding me? 38.40 is the partial now in the stock. Okay, we're closing on $1. Ando, that was your trade. Great trade. Great trade, Ando, or David. I don't remember who posted, but it's $1. Sometimes that's the great thing about the U.S. markets. There are surprises, even on Thanksgiving. Are you kidding me? 28.10. That's my stop loss. 28.10 for the partial. So $1.10, $1.10, and now I'm going to take the partial. Did it fill my partial? Not yet. You know what? It didn't fill my partial yet. At 28.10. So why, Linda, why didn't you take this trade? It was like 1-to-1 with a great setup and a very weak stock, very weak. And now disaster hits, and we are benefiting from it. Now, don't tell me it's going to break 28. This is now getting absurd. Yeah, I'm sure that there are issues to short Nikola on many platforms. As much as there are issues sometimes with every platform is different, but here we have a big advantage for the TFS trader where you can short anything as long as it's on the platform. I'm up $2,000 on this trade. I cannot believe it. That's a gift. Definitely a big gift ahead of the holiday. 28. Okay, 28 is going to be my partial. 28. I wanted to take 19 cents on the trade. Yeah, I don't have the time to look at LI. I'm just managing this one, but don't tell me LI also took a dive, because if so, maybe it's there are some news on the sector. Wow, guys. Okay, 20. I'm still sitting at 28. I will still wait at 28 and see what happens. With regard to LI, yeah, LI also had a big breakdown from 39.40 to 38 a dollar. But we are way better in NKLA. NKLA is $1.20 in the money. Just took the partial now at 28.00. Let's see. Okay, guys, take a look at the partial. 28.015. That doesn't get any better than this one. Basically, by waiting a couple of seconds for the break under, where's the NKLA? For the break under 29, that was, the best decision, not to take the partial ahead of 29, but wait, and now it's gone. Okay, so now I have a new stop loss for the second partial, 28.20. 28.20 is going to be my final stop loss for NKLA. 28.20. Forex trading, Yogi, no, we don't trade Forex in this room. We used to trade in the past. Maybe we're going to do it in the future, but right now we're not trading Forex. Definitely not now when the US markets are open. We're not going to wait for a 10 pip trade in Forex where you can trade 10,000 shares, 10,000 other shares in the US markets. Yeah, Ahmed, have a great weekend. See you next week. Okay, guys, so those who waited, eventually we got paid big time for this short move in Nikola. Actually, you know what? The market is not doing anything fine, but Novavax for this move over 125 for $7, it happened without any market support, as much as the move down in NKLA, which is now $1.50 in the money, $1.50 in NKLA. It's unbelievable. Is it $1.50? Yeah, approaching $1.50. Yogi, there is a presentation. I cannot explain to you right now, but there is a presentation every morning. Do come back Monday morning at 8:45. Our support manager Clifton is on vacation, so there's a presentation every morning 8:45 for new traders. Do come back Monday morning. Yeah, I forgot to talk about Candy, which is a trade that I'm also in. Again, it's possible that we're seeing now some sell-off in the EV sector. Talking about EV, we have, hold on a second, LI dropped very aggressively. EXPV, XPV. Yeah, XPV, wow. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that has to do with the sector, therefore. It's exactly the same timing. You can see, guys, about 20 minutes ago. So, and the same pattern. Great move also in XPV. NEO did the same. Yeah, NEO did the same, but XPV was an amazing trade. Also, I'm also in Candy. This is a trade that I started here at 14.10. Did not have time to write it down. That's shameful, but it was an easy trade, only with a 5-cent stop loss. Didn't do anything and now dropped. On the chart, you see the VWAP. That's the VWAP, not the 200 EMA. That's the VWAP. That's what most of us use here in the room as an intraday indicator. SPY is finally breaking under the lows. That's going to help our short trades. I don't have that many, but guys, don't give up on ATEC. Now it's not showing anything, but if it loses 1020 ATEC, if PLTR breaking down. Well, let's face it, I'm not surprised. The stock was not extended. It was hyper extended. The gap up triggered lots of selling pressure. And on top of that, I forgot the name of the company that announced that the target is Citron. Citron is, a big mover or a big factor in many short trades in the U.S. markets. So Citron said PLTR is worth nothing. They said the same thing about NVIDIA when it was 80. It's now 500. So I want to dig too much into their long-term predictions. Guys, if you're looking for a strong move, take a look at this 1680 reversal in RMG. The daily is amazing. And 1650 the stop loss. I'm still waiting. Maybe I will post this trade as well. Ride also moved lower. So basically, the whole sector, the whole EV sector moved lower. The problem why we don't see, we need to follow many stocks and not an ETF is that we still don't have an ETF for the EV sector, which is weird. I don't know why it's happening, but they need to fix it. Even Tesla moved lower, broke the 590 and immediately moved back. So you know every pullback in Tesla at this point is like a buying opportunity. Final stop loss for NKLA for me is, guess what? 28.20. and it reached 28.19. Guys, take a look at my stop loss. I posted the stop loss at 28.20. The move higher was exactly to the 28.19. That's unbelievable. Sometimes you need the luck. Sometimes you need the luck. I don't know if it's going to survive, but probably not. But it obviously was priced right. You missed Moderna short, you mean, or long? I don't know. Where was the entry? The stock moved from 130 to 120. That's a $10 intraday move. And had a V-shaped reversal, a very, very tough move. Maybe 125 was a good move, 124, 125. It's super trade, super tough trade, as always. Big hammer on the SPY guys. We left 5-minute hammer down to 363 and a quarter. PLTR short, let's take a look. It already broke 28, but I think it's very extended now. It should have been probably shorted at 29, maybe at 29.80. No, as long as it's still going, fine, but I don't see a new entry point, Andre. Should have been, like I said, 28 late. It's a late entry. 29, a great entry. 29, 50 or 70, amazing entry. Now it's, the stock trades, guys, 150 million shares. That's outstanding. The stock traded, let's see how many shares. 9 million shares. 9 million shares 2 months ago. So 1,000% up in volume and in price. Sorry, in price only 200% up. Yeah, let's take a look at again at LI and NEO. Maybe another leg down in NI can be 38.50. If it doesn't move higher from here, just watch it, guys. I'm watching too many stocks right now. Any view on Visa? Yeah, nothing's going on in Visa. Very flat, down in the morning session. Very flat right now. No reason to be in or out. NVIDIA and AMD short. Let's take a look. AMD is at the lows of the day. I mean, if the market is moving lower, when I say the market in this case is the semiconductor sector, because for the semiconductors we don't. You can use the SMH sector. That's fine. I don't see a reason though to short at the lows this type of a trading day in AMD. Let's take a look now at NVIDIA. Wow, nice move lower. No, NVIDIA is a tough trade. I'm staying away. CCL view up long. Let's take a look. CCL view up long. Well, it looks to be like at support. Or you can use 2150 as support. Buy it now at 2161. Risk 10 cents to get 20 cents. It makes sense. It makes sense. But, it's not like you can expect a lot here. Keep in mind, guys, that we are approaching 12 noon, and the last hour normally ahead of the half trading day is very, very low. We don't trade 15-minute candles in the room, just to just to force a trade. Okay, because on the 50-minute time frame in Visa, all I see now is support at 210 and resistance at 211. So it's in the middle. It's going to move lower if the market moves down, higher if the market moves up. I don't need to see the 15-minute chart to understand the support and resistance. Neither do you. Okay, so 15 minutes or 2 minutes, the intraday support and resistance levels are going to be the same. Check out 211 and 210. If I move to the 15-minute chart, there's going to be still 211 and 210. So nothing changes. You can look at any time frame that you want. It's not going to change any fact here for the stock. If NEO drops again, that's good. LI, guys, we can use LI under 3150, but the stop loss, sorry, 3850, but the stop loss is going to be 39, so it's a bit steep. You know what? It's possible that we're going to see another leg down into the close. Yeah, well, if you missed NKLA, that was our best trade during this land session. And the most amazing thing is the stop loss. Guys, my stop loss was 28.20. It came as high as 28.19. Wow. And now it's deep in the money again. I mean, take a look at this stop loss, 28.20, the stop loss. And it tested it like 3 times. And now it's at the lows of the day. Now, if it closes under 27.50, I'm going to swing it. Yeah, PLTR looks like it's going to 0 or what? Eventually also a great trade, but I'm not in this one, so I cannot say anything other than this reversal trade. The 29.80 was great. The 28 was also great, and now it's out of control totally. It's like XPEV. Let's take a look. Why is it not on my watch list? I cannot believe it. XPEV. I was short, and a perfect breakdown in XPEV. Where is the new entry? I'm thinking maybe 61.50. The stop loss though is going to be over 61.50. A stop loss over 62.50. So $1. This is a big mover, a very big mover. No, I don't want to lose $1 into the close now. I rather take low risk trades and try to find the dose. I want to consider this move a low risk trade. Unless I want to take a very small position. You know what? A very small position under 61.60, risking 40 cents. Under 61.60, guys. I won't have time to write it down. Short 61.60, risk 40 cents up to the 62. It's also very spready. Work under 40. Let's take a look. Although work was great in the morning session, work under 40. It has the VWAP though. It has the VWAP support here at the 39.80. That can be a very good, strong support level, and the trend is higher all day, Linda. So that's what I'm thinking not to short it. Actually, maybe a long trade is a better trade. Again, risking 20 cents. At this point, I'm more inclined to be long work because of the trend all day. It's been over the view up all day, so the chart is telling you pretty much this support level. Facebook? No, I'm done with Facebook today. Not going to trade it long, short. I mean, this is not a good market to trade market stocks. It's a good market, I guess, to trade momentum stocks. Talking about momentum, PLTR or NKLA or stuff like that. Anything that's not a momentum stock or not an EV stock right now, I will stay away from it. Yeah, Alibaba, same thing, Yogi. It's up, it's down, it's not something that you want to trade at 11:50, where the markets close in an hour, Friday on Thanksgiving Day. Guys, my final target for NKLA is now the swing trade. So now it's clear where the stop loss should be. Those who still have a position, and there's absolutely no reason not to have a position here, that's the final stop loss. And now if we break under the lows, maybe we get 27.50, and that's a swing trade. Yeah, Eno. I think we missed a good trade in Eno, but wow, are you kidding me? We definitely missed a great trade in Eno. This reversal over 11.50 or 52. Again, we have signals, and some of the signals are if is moving, if the vaccine stocks like NK, like Novavax and Moderna are moving up, maybe is following up. So far dead on the daily since September, but today it worked. Nvidia going to zero, Alfred? Yeah. Again, a super tough trade to take under 530. Assuming you didn't short at 530, 150, that's the lows are 530. Then you have a $3 stop loss, and with those spreads and slippage in Nvidia, I'm not a fan. Guys, are you kidding me? Take a look at NKLA. We're approaching $2 in this trade. Okay, now I'm not taking partials anymore. I'm just hoping it goes as low as it can today, and that's a swing trade. So it broke under the lows. Actually, it was, if you're looking back at the chart, maybe an heading point. I don't want to just blow my chances of being big in the money on the swing trade. Yeah, with regard to ARCT, wow. Amazing trend, amazing. But where is the entry point? ARCT also a great breakout over 65 on the daily chart that basically worked well with an unbelievable move. Is it for real? Stock is up 26%. Maybe it's also COVID-19 play, or in that family. RCL is not moving much. CCL also moving actually lower. Okay, lucky for us, we did not attempt the move under 38.50 in LI. It's now moving up. ARCT is doing the same thing. Well, that makes sense when the stock is up 25% in a day or 27%, nearly 27%. Wow. Thank you, Sankar, for this information. XPV short, actually XPV is moving higher, so. Maybe we can short it if it comes down to the 62 area. I'm not sure. I mean, the trend now is, as you can see, 10 minutes up, and 10 minutes in this stock is $2. 61.50 now, 62. Yeah, well, not $2, $1 plus. Guys, take a look at the market. That's the same. Olaf Neo finds buyers on the dip. Take a look at Tesla. The same strategy works. Any dip in Tesla, any move lower, and the algos are finding a reason to buy it. So any minor, not even 1% dip, 0.5% dip, which is not a dip, that's a minor pullback, and it immediately is being bought. Yeah, Clifton emails, yeah, I can post it to you. It's very easy. Guys, if you need the recordings from last week's session, Clifton is going to be back on Monday, so don't overwhelm him over the weekend. Monday morning, he's going to take care of you. And NKLA is going definitely to zero. Now we are approaching $2 in the trade. JPM, let's take a look. Guys, don't buy anything. The market is moving lower. You know what? I'm just saying don't buy anything. And the JP Morgan actually looks like a long trade. Really? I made a mistake? Okay, so thank you, Patrick. Thank you for that. Anyway, I don't feel comfortable buying JP Morgan. You know, the risk on this trade is only 10 cents or 12 cents, but the market is moving lower. Guys, I'm canceling the XPV 6160 short trade. That was the idea, to short it here exactly at support, and I'm canceling it. This one looks to be continuing higher. The market is closing today exactly in 1 hour a bit. At 1 p.m., 1 p.m., that's game over until Monday morning. One stock that we totally forgot to look at today is Workhorse, another EV stock that was big this month, and there is some profit taking in the stock as well, or was some profit taking. Although I don't see anything other than maybe a reversal under 27. You know what? 2690. Let me take a look. 26.9. Let's go for a scalp trade, short 26.9 in Workhorse, risking 11 cents to the 27.01. That's trying to reverse this V-shaped reversal once more. So you can see we moved 27, 26.50, 27. Now actually we are over 27. Neo got crazy, so what's new about it? Neo is crazy every day. It's not crazy, it's insane. Wow, really? Guys, take a look at this perfect algo uptrend. You want to see one of the most amazing trades this year? Take a look at the daily chart. Sorry, the monthly chart. Any chart that shows the beginning of the year, and the lows of the year were 220. Actually, 210. The stock traded at $2 until it started to move higher in June. So $2 now up to $50, and nobody is selling at 50. Yeah, but PLTR didn't make it to 50. PLTR traded as high as 33 and coming up from let's see 10. There's a big difference. Anyway, a huge move up in PLTR, huge. From the lows, that can trigger a leg down if we are watching it. You need to really be watching it very closely because the VWAP is not in place, so we can use round numbers. Yeah, I remember buying Neo at the beginning of the year at 350 or 4 and stopping out at 250 and stopping out at 250 and it dropped another, I don't know, 20 cents or 30 cents and that was game over for me, as much as a swing trade. We traded since Neo many times, but as a swing trade, that was, the time was unbelievably wrong. Yeah, I'm still watching RMG, but as the time passes and we approach the 1 p.m. time frame, we're not going to see any movement, I think, anymore. Most likely. GIK, let's take a look. GIK. GIK. Yeah, GIK is not tradable. Another stock that's coming out of nowhere, GIK. Guys, Workhorse, 1 cent away in Workhorse, 26.89 now. And the stop loss in the horse is going to be 27.05, 27.05. Again, trying to take very small positions right now. Don't want to, fumble anything into the close of this trading day. Yeah, the workhorse short is 26.90, risk 15 cents. 26.90, pretty much now, risking 15 cents. It's still on the table. It's exactly now at the entry. Another spin-off or merger. Okay, thank you, Sankar. It's probably my last trade today, probably, this workhorse trade. I mean, I see already that the volumes are going to diminish substantially now into the close. You know what? Unless we see a great trade like this one, LU long 15.11, and we risk 11 cents. You know what? I will buy this one as well. You know what? I will post it, and that will be the last post. Guys, don't expect much from any trade right now. It's all like you can call them mood trades, because this is it. Now we are at 12:10. No more trading, pretty much. I will still love NKLA to drop to 27.20, but guess what? Hey, we need to relax. This is Thanksgiving. The algos are not resting, but the money managers are after a holiday. Some of them are not even showing up to trade today. Expect lesser action. I don't want to say no action because we never know. Especially with the EV sector. This sector is the place to be, and all I can say is that I wish we had an ETF for the sector, but there are so many stocks right now that we can watch. It's getting clearer what you need to do. Wow, SPC, what a disappointment. Snow? I'm not watching snow. The reason for that is that the huge spreads, and I don't see it on my watch list. Ah, here it is. On the top 20. Yeah, what happened here? Wow, are you kidding me? Stock traded 280 yesterday, sorry, Wednesday, and 330 today, $50. That's 20% in 2 days. Wow. The problem is the huge spreads and the price tag, which is unbelievable, 360. So staying in a swing trade, unless you have like a huge cushion, is impossible. Yeah, up $24 today. And guys, take a look at this bull flag breakout over 315 in the morning, 315 straight up to 330, pretty much like Tesla. That was the Tesla type of day trade. Another stock that's going to a big sell-off day is JMIA. Perfect breakdown pattern now at the lows. It's not like I'm going to take it. I'm not going to take it, but this is how it looks. It looks primed for more downside. I'm out of the KC trade. Out of it. Had a huge winner, wanted too much, ended up not taking anything. No, it's not that huge. I mean, the stop loss in JMIA is 36.25 for me. 36.25 this level. I'm not going to use 36.80. That's insane. That's $1. But I'm not trading it anyway, Joanna. Not trading it. It's too late, and I don't know. It doesn't look like the best idea to short this type of a stock at the lows of the day. Okay, because who says that the buyers won't come in and start pumping it up exactly now? When I say buyers, it means algos. ZM is not to be traded right now, Carlos. It's very flat, very, very choppy. Or I don't see a reason to trade it. Apple at the lows of the day or approaching. Facebook lower, Baba dead. ZM in a range, trading a $2 range. It's not a surprise. We said already that the trend is lower. PLTR under the lows. Let's take a look again at PLTR. PLTR under the lows. Sorry, under the lows what? How they've SPY or what? Because you didn't write the symbol. And Derek says, sorry, PLTR, workhorse. No, we are already in workhorse. It's just not refuses to die. It spiked down, immediately came up. And this is not as much as I want to say workhorse and the whole EV sector is working with the S&P. It's not. It's a different entity. The EV sector has its own mechanics. Has nothing to do with the SPY. Although it has the leader now is in the SPY. When I say leader, of course, Tesla. But I can't say that Workhorse and Tesla are the same, twin stocks. Actually, quite the opposite. They are not twin stocks. What do I think about PLTR? I don't know. It can go both ways. When I see a potential to move in up or down, it means I don't see anything clear, then I'm giving up. Tesla was already added. When they add it, formally, that's a different story. But Tesla the decision was made. It's in the S&P. When it's going to be, I don't know, the formal ballroom initiation, but even so, Tesla is not a workhorse. Yeah, workhorse, I'm going to be out at 27.05. Maybe we'll have the same luck as the NKLA trade. No, I don't think so. Out. Okay, guys, we do have a trade in RMG over 1680. Over 1680, can we trade it? You know what? I'm not going to post any more trades. That's enough. Next trade is going to be Monday. Okay, so 1680 looks good, but I'm looking now at the timing for the day. It's like 12:15, and I don't want to. I'm not thinking that we're going to see any movement or any substantial movement, maybe other than the EV sector. CKC is QS now. Oh, this is getting embarrassing. I mean, the symbol changed. They changed the symbol like I don't know 3 times already. TWST. Let's take a look. TWST. Yeah, TWST. It's I'm guessing it's a biotech stock. Trades very low volumes and it's very spready and you know what? It's tradable on the platform, but I'm not going to be the one to be trading it. Definitely not right now. So again, very low volume. You know what's the surprise? The surprise is that the retail stock or big retail like Target is negative. Walmart, let's take a look. Walmart also negative. Amazon marginally positive. Guys, this is the season to watch Amazon. I remember last year we had a great trade in Amazon um, ahead of Christmas, if I remember it right. So today nothing's happening, but Christmas sales data is gonna come out next month, and that's the day. I'm thinking Christmas 28 or 29 or 30 to watch Amazon. Um, maybe for a short move. I don't know. You know, it's no longer a big winner. NKLA. Take a look at this disappointing move from 27.11, where we were $2 in the money, and now $1 has been cut off. And I still have 800 shares here. So if it closes under 27.50, I'm swinging it. It's so volatile. Guys, remember what I said about this trade? 1680 long and RMG. Take a look at these crazy moves. Anyway, Tilray back to 300. Is it a 10? I don't think it's a 10 even. At 8. This one is not going to reach 300 anytime soon. I know the issue was on the table, I think, a year ago. Then it got rebuffed, but the U.S. I don't know which department in the U.S. Administration decided not to allow it, and obviously it's maybe it's back on the table with the new government coming up. I don't know. Again, it's going to be a very positive thing for Facebook, I'm guessing, and we're going to see it in the price action. Obviously, today it's not happening. I mean, they're talking about it, so it's in the background. Let's check other cannabis stocks, CGC. You can see the same movie in CGC, Linda. You have CGC, ACB, and a couple of others that I don't remember right now. Wow, NKLA is going to be out. That's unbelievable. Well, I did my best to survive this stock out. I let it move. Yeah, see, Aaron, let it move a dollar against me out of the $2 profit just to stay in the swing trade. So I'm out of the NKLA. Despite everything, it was a great move. A $2 winner in $28 stock. That's amazing. So guys, the only stock that I will probably swing is, if at all, is Candy and now RMG. That's it. Yeah, I'm in LU, but losing money in LU. I mean, losing 4 cents. Stop loss is 1 cent under the VWAP. Actually, I'm going to post it right now and be done with this one. 14.98, my final stop loss in LU in the platform. LU had one great trade here at 17.40, and it has a potential to come up on the daily chart. Where is the potential? 15 or 16? We'll see if it moves higher eventually. Apple broke the lows of the day. Wow, ugly. Not a great trading day for the large caps. Baba, ugly day. Facebook, the same. Apple, the same. Tesla, the same. Maybe, ZM was a bit better. Again, QS, we cannot trade it, QS. It's also, first day, trading the first day, super volatile, and I don't know where this one is going, probably up. I don't think anything is ready to fly now at 12:30. That's landing time actually. A trade in Tilray, highly unlikely because of the timing. Okay, so keep in mind that instead of having now another 4 hours of trading, Tilray has 30 minutes. Then if you need you want a big move, you need to hold it overnight, meaning over the weekend, and this one is not to be trusted. Or I won't trust it. Obviously, positive news. I mean, new administration, maybe new rules. I guess somebody has an interest to boost. I mean, this sector is dead for 2 years now, or a year and a half. So I'm sure that so many people invested in the cannabis sector and have a keen interest for a big leg up. Okay, it looks like now instead of inhaling, they are exhaling. Take a look at this 40-cent move in an $8 stock. That's 5%. 5% in a minute, 2 minutes. Oh, that's Tilray is a joke. I don't trust this one. Anybody's looking for a trade? Take a look, guys, at this breakdown level in PLTR. I'm not posting new trades, just making a point here. That's 28.20. Really shameful on NKLA to come up and break the downtrend and trade up from 27.10 now to 28.40 and kill our swing trade. But maybe it's actually a good thing. Guys, don't short or long Tilray right now. It's going to news and it's going to be very volatile, and there are only 29 minutes left. So, guys, again, everybody here in this room, remember the market closes at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. You know what? ZM is now a mirror of the market. The market moves sharply lower, ZM moves sharply higher. So if the market is moving lower because of new COVID-19 cases, lockdowns in New York, California, I don't know where, Texas, that's a good thing for ZM. Children staying home and learning over Zoom. And guess what? Now it made up $4 in 8 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 8 minutes, unbelievable, $4. VRTX, let's take a look. Hold on a second. I'm watching PLTR. The movement in PLTR is unbelievable. Volume today in PLTR, 188 million shares. So I'm not going to say anything about the 2820 because you'll see the results. VRTX, let's take a look. VRTX, great uptrend, Sankar, but where is your entry point? Perfect, perfect higher lows channel, perfect day trading opportunity in the morning, but this one is not on our watch list ever. PLTR took a straight head-first dive under the 2820. You know what, guys? I was watching the price action. 2835 was the real entry. There was a entry, as you can see it here. I thought it's going to drop under 2820, but the move started at 2835. It was here where it started the move. Well, Tesla is looking kind of ugly and nasty now into the close. To check on NNOX. Yeah, amazing move today. And it can be traded over 63.30. Your only problem in my problem is that it's super spready. I won't touch it. The close is at 1 p.m. Let me write it down. Okay, guys, so you have it in the announcement. Try not to miss it. There's always somebody that forgets. Always. So technically, I can buy NNOX over 53.30, but with those huge spreads, and I'm not gonna even attempt to buy it. All I can say is that the algos, it's now are relentless. The algos want to work the whole weekend. I think I don't want to say a couple of years, we're going to see the U.S. markets trade straight over the weekend, 24 hours per day. What was the symbol that you posted, Ben? TU? Tira is going to try again. I'm not going to attempt anything. So, yeah, ZM is now, after basically not doing anything all day, basically trading at the VWAP area most of the trading day. Now it had to move up over 460, over 458 actually. Let me check. Yeah, 458 and now at 463. That's nearly $4. Sorry, 458. Nearly $6. I don't see a trade in DKNG, Sankar. Actually, I see no trade in DKNG. So far today, most of the market is positive. On my watch list, the biotech sector is up 3%, Chinese internet 2.8. The only weak sector that's a major one is energy, down 1.6%. Guys, I'm going to close LU with a 2-cent loser now and be done with it. Not going to swing it, obviously. You know what? I will wait. Let's wait another couple of minutes. It attempted the move up, failed. Okay, I'll wait 5 more minutes. Guys, we close in 20 minutes. We close in 20. Obviously, the best trade, guys, in the market lately, as of late, coming pretty much out of nowhere. This reversal in ZM. Super strong, good volume, and totally unexpected. Yeah, and it's still going. You're right. I mean, it's going strong. ZM earnings. Obviously, there are no earnings today, Fahad. That's a news-driven move. And what type of news? Obviously, positive news. So, other than that, who cares? On Monday? Really? Monday morning earnings? Normally, a move higher into the earnings will result in a move lower after the earnings. still, who's going to deal with ZM swinging? ZM is going to be super tough. Monday afternoon? Okay, so that's okay. I was thinking Monday morning. If it is Monday morning, you're stuck in this trade. You may end up either at 500 or at 400 Monday morning. So that's going to be a crunch move in ZM. The uptrend is perfect though, guys. Clear uptrend. I mean, I didn't see the move, but there was no signal for the move. Let's face it. Before the move, take a look at the chart before the move. This is the chart. So the only thing that if you really pay attention, you see that the VWAP area is the buying area, but you don't see anything here or anything amazing from the chart that's telling you, wow, this is a breakout trade. Etsy is probably a move into the holiday buying spree. Guys, you want to buy a rabbit online? That's Etsy, not a real rabbit. A rabbit made out of, I don't know, plastic or some type of fabric. They have amazing rabbits. Yeah, the bunny play. A perfect Christmas gift that says, I could care less about you, but here's the bunny. And it's even better than sending a card. Amazing bunny. Okay, guys, we're looking higher now from the lows of the day. So the market moved lower for what, like an hour and a half, and now it's moving up in 15 minutes. The same leg up in 15 minutes. That shows the strength of this amazing market. Guys, we approach the close. If anybody has a question regarding a trade, a swing trade, anything, that's the time. Remember, the markets close in 15 minutes or 14 minutes. 14 minutes, actually. Sorry, not 14, not 15, 17 minutes. 17 minutes. LU is not moving. How can you say it's gone? I wish it was gone. It's not moving. Impossible. I mean, we're not gonna get this leg up, and you know what? 1506 my stop loss. Maybe it is gonna be Hail Mary. Hail Mary trade into the close. When we don't trade over the weekend, trust me, it's not like I miss trading every day. We don't trade, so there is, reading Netflix. Now nobody's going out of their house. Nobody's out, so any indoor activities is what everybody does. Swing MJ. Let's take a look. I won't swing it, I won't swing MJ, Jasprit. No way. again, I don't trust the sector. I mean, there's always news, and it seems like there's no continuation with the news here. The gap up 2 weeks ago ended up in a disaster move. You know what? If I want to be positive, I will say a break over 1550 on MJ, or trade CGC. CGC is the best mover in the sector. Now CGC is at the highs of the day, so maybe if you are in CGC with a a reasonable entry, that's a good trade. If you're not in CGC, House is voting on stocks? What do you mean on OT stocks? What's the vote all about? About the cannabis. But isn't it a state issue? It needs to become a federal issue? Because, I mean, if you live in California, you don't need the federal state. I don't think that a federal can impose I don't know, Alabama to legalize, I don't know, marijuana. I don't think they can. Anyway, I'm not biased, so I don't. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Okay, guys, the market made its move into the close higher from the lows. We're gonna close positive. Qs another 82%. The SPY. Where's the SPY on my watch list? SPY near the flat line, but positive. Scott is in vacation, and he's going to be back full force Monday. The Supreme Court is very conservative, and I don't think they will impose the marijuana law across the United States. I mean, I don't know anything really. It's not like I can even. All I say it's my opinion, which counts for nothing in this case. I don't think that in this Supreme Court all of them smoke. I think that's quite the opposite. Most of them don't smoke. Maybe they smoked when they were juveniles or in their 20s. Now in their 80s or 90s, I don't know. Those guys are old. Let's face it. Take a look, guys, at the news coming out in CGC. So if you have a reasonable entry, when I say a reasonable entry, at least above 28 or 28.20 in CGC, and you want to swing it, looking also at the daily chart, it looks okay. A bit risky, but doable. ACB and CRON, let's take a look. That's pretty much the same, should be the same patterns. Yeah. Again, depends on your entry. If your entry is 1020, of course, don't swing it. If your entry is 950, 980, 970 in that ballpark, and you're up 5%, yeah, why not? Guys, ZM is relentless. Up nearly $10. Unbelievable. And that's without anybody trading. It's all the algos price action. Again, PLTR, what is your entry? If your entry is 28.50 or 20, that's not enough, I think. Tristan. If your entry is higher, maybe it's worth swinging it. But this is if you are only 3% or 4% in the money, and this is what the stock does, you can end up with the big loser Monday. I mean, this is because this is not the stock that it was 10 days, sorry, 20 days ago. It's a different animal. So the November PLTR is a huge one. Guys, you have a new video posted. Gabe just posted it. Wow, big, huge leg down in $4 down in ZM. Anyway, guys, no more trading. The market closes in 7 minutes. 7 minutes, and it's not going to reopen until Monday morning. Guys, if anybody has a question for me at this time, that's now. Remember, we close again at 1 p.m. in 7 minutes. Over the weekend, you can trade, not the whole weekend, you can trade futures starting Sunday night European time or Asian time. I suggest, guys, you have enough time. Isn't there enough time to trade 6.5 hours per day? You need the weekend. Today, start trader sessions today. There are no sessions today. Everybody's on holiday. You can see Scott is on holiday. Clifton is on holiday. All the US traders, or most of them, in a holiday. Monday is, or Tuesdays, we start a new month as well. Guys, there are classes next month. Just check the Tradenet website for that. Ugly move in Apple. That one I can tell you. And Tesla also not closing its best day ever. Gabe, have a great weekend. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, to those who spend time with us in the room. Those on social media, you know what to do. I don't see the social media chart, room, but happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Clifton is not here. Meir left. Aggie left, I'm guessing. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy the weekend. We see you Monday morning.